In a world that often celebrates grand achievements and overnight successes, it's easy to overlook the quiet, persistent power of small actions. Yet, history and science teach us that lasting change doesn't come from monumental leaps, but from the steady, deliberate steps we take every day. Today, I want to share 8 of the most impactful lessons I've learned from Jim Rohn that have truly transformed my life. I believe they can do the same for you.
Number 1. Start small. Think big. You don't have to conquer the entire mountain in one day. All you have to do is take the first step. That's it. Starting small doesn't mean thinking small. Let's get that clear. Starting small is a strategy. It's a way to build momentum, to create habits, and to move toward a bigger vision. When you start small, you're not just doing something easy. You're building a foundation, and a strong foundation is what holds everything else together. Number 2. 1% as a daily decision.
Here's another thing I want you to understand. Improving by 1% every day is a mindset. It's a way of thinking. It's about looking at every situation and asking yourself, how can I do this just a little bit better? It's not about being perfect. It's not about being the best.
It's about being better than you were yesterday. That's it. Better than yesterday. And let me tell you, this mindset isn't just for the big things. It works in the small, everyday moments too. Let's say you're having a conversation with someone. How can you be 1% more present? How can you listen just a little more intently? Or maybe you're working on a project. How can you give it just a little more effort or focus? These small shifts may not seem like much in the moment, but over time they create a ripple effect that can transform your life. Number 3. Habits is the foundation of success. Most people think success is about those big, flashy moments, the grand achievements, the big wins, the trophies. But the truth is, success is built in the small, quiet moments. It's built in the choices you make every single day. And most of those choices are driven by your habits. So if you want to change your life, if you want to achieve something extraordinary, you don't start with the big things. You start by building better habits. Number 4. The ripple effect of small wins. Let me ask you something. How often do you pause to acknowledge your wins, even the small ones? Think about it. Most of us tend to overlook the small victories in our lives. We're so focused on the big picture, the major milestones, that we forget how powerful the little wins can be. Let me ask you something. How often do you pause to acknowledge your wins, even the small ones? Number 5. Discipline. The secret weapon. Discipline is the small price you pay to create the life you want. It's the daily choice to stay on track. Number 6. Why most people quit too soon. I want to speak about why most people quit too soon. And when I say too soon, I'm talking about that moment right before the breakthrough, right before things start to change, right before you get to the other side of the struggle. You see, this is a pattern I've noticed in so many people. They start with great enthusiasm. They're full of energy. They're ready to conquer the world. And then when the journey gets tough, when they face obstacles, when progress slows down, they quit. They give up on their goals. The Chinese bamboo tree is an incredible example of patience and persistence. When you plant the seed, you have to water it and care for it for 5 years before you see anything above the ground. 5 years of no visible progress. But then, in a matter of weeks, the bamboo tree grows over 80 feet tall. Why? Because during those 5 years, it was developing its root system. It was building a strong foundation, so it could grow rapidly when the time was right. Number 7. Turning obstacles into opportunities. You know, life isn't smooth. It's full of twists and turns, unexpected challenges, and setbacks that feel unfair. But here's the truth. It's not about avoiding obstacles. It's about how you face them, how you respond, and what you choose to do when life throws a curveball your way. Number 8. Measure your progress, not perfection. When we talk about progress, most people measure it the wrong way. They look at where they are compared to where they think they should be. And when it doesn't match up, they feel discouraged. They get stuck in this endless loop of self-doubt and frustration because they're focused on perfection instead of progress. But life doesn't work like that. Growth doesn't happen in a straight line. And success isn't about being perfect. It's about becoming better, day by day. It's about measuring your progress, not perfection. Now let me ask you this. How often do you stop and look back at how far you've come? I'm serious. How often do you actually pause and take stock of the growth you've already made? See, most people don't. They're so busy chasing the next goal, the next milestone, that they forget to celebrate the steps they've already taken.